Hi, everyone. We're back again. We just want to give you guys a little update into our lives of how we're doing. Um, Kayleen has actually finished her Femara on Saturday,
Hmm.
so it is now Thursday. It's been a couple days since she's been off of it, and me myself not taking it personally can't say what she's been going through,
It's been bad. It
but
really has been awful. Like this round, the symptoms were horrible. They were more intense than I've ever experienced, and I had like new ones too. So you'd think it would be the opposite, that the more you take it, the more used to it your body gets. But it's the opposite.
hmm
It's every single time I take it, there's a new side effect, a new symptom, or it's just so much worse than it was before.
and I do have to say with so much love for my wife that the mood swings were not worse, but just different this time around, and it definitely made me think how lucky I am to have married my best friend because I could not imagine going through this with anyone else.
No, me
Um,
neither. It's That's been such a huge blessing, is having his love and support through this whole thing. Even when I do have my crazy mood swings, I still know that he loves me and that he's here for me anytime I need him, and we can just laugh about it. So that's the most important part.
yes,
When
indeed.
you're going through something so intense, you should need to be able to laugh about it. And we're getting ready for an ultrasound on Saturday, so in 2 more days, they're going to check the growth of the follicles to make sure everything's doing what it's supposed to do, and we're going to release an egg this month. Um, I've been getting like a weird pain in my right side, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to ovulate from my right side again, which will be the third time, yeah,
Third time, yeah.
in a row. So I'm a little concerned about that. So we'll definitely have to talk to the doctor about it on Saturday and see what they say. But we're definitely getting anxious. We are impatient. We just want everything to happen right away. So we've been keeping busy this month, trying to take our minds off of things and focus on us and our relationship before we become mommy and daddy, who are enjoying our time as husband and wife. And it's been a lot of fun.
In fact, one of the most fun things we've done this week was on Tuesday we got to go see our friend's newborn baby, about 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks
Yeah, she's
old.
3 weeks old.
And just the cutest little thing. I had the opportunity to hold her in my arms, and
He looked adorable. He was a natural. He's going to be such a great dad.
so they say, right?
Yeah.
And it was just so amazing to be able to share with them, one of those nights where we got to see the end game, what we're all going towards, and I think Kayleen can definitely attest to many times when we see all our friends having babies or gender reveal parties or even just pregnancy announcements. It hurts a little. It makes
Yeah.
you feel like, when's it gonna be our turn? What about us?
I think this month was the hardest it's been in a long time. Myself alone, 13 of my friends had babies in the month of May. And with Mother's Day and everything else happening this month, it was a real struggle. And it's hard because every time I get on Facebook, there's a new baby picture. But at the same time, it's a blessing because, like you said, it's a reminder of what we're aiming for. And even, Monday night, I was talking about taking a break from trying, just because of how hard it is on my body to take these medications and all of the side effects that I go through. And then being able to go hold our friend's little girl on Tuesday, it just reminded me why I do it, like why I deal with it. And it just made it so much easier. And, if we don't get pregnant this round, we're not going to stop. We're not going to take a break right now. We're going to keep going and keep trying. And we're not going to give up because it's what we want more than anything.
And I think really another um, realization that keeps us in a positive mood is we also don't know what's going on in their lives. we don't know the struggles that they're going through and other situations they may be dealing with. And I think that's also important as to why we're being so open and sharing our story is we want the world to know that, hey, not everything is rainbows and puppies, and that some couples go through a lot to have a kid. And it's honestly, when you finally do, I believe it to be one of the most amazing things, and I can't wait for that day when we hold our child in our arms.
Definitely. If we go statistically, the 1 in 8 couples that will have trouble conceiving, with my 13 friends that just had a kid, that means 1, maybe 2 of them had difficulties getting pregnant. And, a lot of people do suffer in silence because it's not something everybody likes to talk about. But, we can still be joyous for their happiness even when we are sad for our failures.
Exactly. Well put.
But we are looking forward to our ultrasound on Saturday.
It's 2 days from now.
We're excited. So we will keep you guys updated. We are on our way to our doctor's appointment to get the ultrasound done. Just to make sure everything's cooking, make sure I have an egg ready to drop, and hopefully everything will go well. You excited?
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm afraid they're going to say that either I already ovulated or that the medication didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ovulate.
I think we're early still.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, today's cycle day 14. So this is when most people will ovulate. But then again, we're not like most people.
Mm-mm.
So it's exciting.
Okay, so this is your lining, which looks beautiful. Lining is trilaminar, so that's a sign of estrogen exposure. 7.6 millimeters. And 8 millimeters in that, so that looks wonderful. Let this knee rest out. Okay, here is your right ovary. .42 by 23 by 32, volume of 36, volume of 16. Less than 10 on that side. Come over. That's where the action is. Left ovaries 43 by 30 by 39, volume of 26. There's a 26 millimeter follicle.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Have you been using ovulation predictor kits leading up to today's appointment?
Yes.
Okay. I expect it's going to be positive.
Okay, I got a positive one on Tuesday, but I felt like it was really early, so I still kept testing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. It's let me count these real quick and I'll get this ultrasound out. Say 30 less than 10 on this side. Okay, I'm gonna take this out. Tuesday, especially with everything that was I think was too early. So I think that was probably a false positive. So keep checking. I expect you'll get a positive today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Definitely within 2 days you should get a positive based on
I
this.
got a negative this morning.
Okay, great. Still start having intercourse now because sperm can live inside of you for 5 days and that egg is going to be released at any moment. If you don't get a positive on your ovulation predictor kit within 1 week, let us know. We'll get a progesterone level again just to make sure that you did ovulate. But most important is just intercourse daily or every other day over the course of the next week. And then I'm hoping you get pregnant. And
Yes.
we don't have to worry about any of the things we just talked about. But
Yes.
if not, just reach out to us. And, if you want to try the Clomid instead, based on side effects, or if you want to stick with the letrozole, either's fine. Just let us know. And we'll plan for an HSG next cycle as well. We'll help you coordinate that.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then, sorry, now I'm like curious, is it normal for follicles to get that big?
On letrozole and Clomid, yes.
Okay.
And in fact, sometimes we can do a shot to release the eggs. There's no difference in pregnancy rates, but sometimes we use the shot. And there's studies to show that if we wait for the follicle to get a little bit bigger, kind of mid-20s, there's higher pregnancy rates. So it's just a sign that the follicle gets bigger, fills with fluid more quickly when we're on these medicated cycles. And so it's just a sign that the egg looks like it's probably going to be mature from there.
Perfect.
So, common, yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
What
Thank
about
you
the
so much.
yesterday you experienced?
I've been having like weird pains on my right side. And then yesterday there was like a flux of fluid.
So the right side looks completely normal.
Yeah.
But the brain does not do a good job of interpreting things inside your pelvis. So it may actually be because your ovary's big because of that large follicle on the left, and it may just be that's what you're feeling, or it may be something completely unrelated to the female pelvic organs, the bowel or bladder or something that you felt. But I don't see anything on ultrasound today that looks suspicious.
Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your
Yes,
help.
good luck.
Thank
Good
you.
to meet you.
You too.
We gonna have a baby soon. How you feeling?
I'm excited.
No nervous?
Not nervous anymore.
Good. She's like,
It's
start
relief.
having sex now, and I'm like,
It's already been a week,
It's been a week.
but we're prepared.
Yeah.
We're excited. We're hopeful.
You got a big little follicle going up in there.
It's giant.
26?
26.
When she said
And
it, I was
it's
like,
considered mature at 18.
so
So it's ready to go.
it's ready to go.
It's an overachiever. We're gonna do this.
We got this. This is when we ever do things the small way, right?
Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna put my pants on.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so we talked about everything and we decided that we are going to stay on the letrozole next month instead of moving to Clomid. So there's just higher success rates with letrozole, so we feel really good about it. Our plan is to get pregnant this month.
Yes, that is.
So we won't have to worry about it next month. But our backup plan is if we don't get pregnant this month, we are going to do an HSG next month, which is just a test that they do to make sure the fallopian tubes aren't blocked so that an egg can get through. And then if we don't get pregnant this month or next month, then we're gonna move to IUI, which is intrauterine insemination or artificial insemination. So we're really excited. I think we're gonna have a good month though.
Yeah.
I feel it. So fingers crossed.